is Nikki's here. I promise I'm gonna come back with another video, and here I am. Today I am going to do a mukbang. First time doing this, but I've been so obsessed with mukbang. My favorite person to watch is Mommy Tang. Hi Mommy Tang. So she has inspired me to eat a lot healthier, and I'm actually, the topic for today while I'm eating also is to talk about my illness. And I really think that so many people can relate to my problem, and I have been really healthy now, feeling great for the last 2 weeks, going on to my 3rd weeks now, and I don't even need to take any medications. So I just want to make this video eating this really healthy food but then still so yummy, and kind of want to share with you what I did to make myself feel better. And yeah, so let's get started. Hopefully this will go well because this is my first time, and I'm so sorry for, you know, the view. Probably I don't really know how to set this up right or like professionally, like, you know, other people like Mommy Tang and Kini, but just give me some feedbacks, and maybe like with your suggestions I can do better next time. So the menu for today is watermelon because it is the summertime, and I'm just so happy that it's finally sunny outside because it's been raining for the last 3 weeks. I swear to God, it's probably more than 3 weeks, but every day was raining and cloudy, and today is the first time it's sunny and 80 degrees out, and I'm just so happy. So I want to celebrate with watermelon. And the second item is just some baked sweet potato fries. And then I'm gonna drink this sparkling water. It's one of my favorite. It doesn't have any sugars, just 0 calories, just carbonated water in natural flavor. And this is my favorite because I've tried a lot of different sparkling water, but I find that this is the only one that it doesn't have that artificial like sweetener that it just doesn't make it taste good, at least for me. So it's just straight up like, you know, sparkling water and flavor. And the flavor, this one is grapefruit, and it's just feeling like really refreshing when you drink it. So yeah, I first want to start out with you know, want to talk about the topics today while I eat is I told you that I've been gone for a long time because I have been just really sick lately, and it kind of took me away from a lot of things. Also the main reason why I didn't go to my graduation and couldn't do a lot of things is because I was just being really sick. And I've been having this problem for a while now, like at least like 3 years, and just been taking, you know, the over-the-counter medication. That's what doctor prescribed to me, but just been taking it so long that it's kind of developed into like new problems. So what I have is it's called the short term is Gerd, so it's Gerd, and it is short for, actually let me just look it up real quick because it's like a very long term. So Gerd, it is short for gastroesophageal reflux disease. Okay, so pretty much it's very similar to when you have heartburn, but it's just more extreme. Because sometimes people have heartburn and they just have it, you know, like whenever they eat the food that irritates their stomach. But I just have this all day, every day, and if I don't do something about it, it just makes me really sick. Like I can't even go out. I can't do anything. Like all I feel is just this burning sensation on my esophagus, which is this part right here, like connecting your stomach and your, you know, the tube that is delivering food down, and just feel like nauseous, and sometimes when it's bad it kind of make me feel like dizzy, and I can't eat anything, I can't sleep, I can't do nothing. It's really bad. And actually when I just look it up right here, like Gerd, so another name is acid reflux, and then it's very common, like more than 3 million US cases per year. Can you believe like how many people have it? And I know like a lot of people around me have that as well, but I just have like a very extreme case, right? And for a long time I could have just dealt with it and didn't really take action because I was taking medicine, and I thought that that's enough, but no, it didn't work. So good. And the menu today is kind of like relating to my health problems. So I started to go on this very strict diet. I'm gonna talk to you more about it, yeah, while I eat. But so I bet that a lot of people know what acid reflux is. It's when your body just produces a little too much acid, more than normal, and it comes up the esophagus, and it just kind of burns. Like in the long term, it will make a hole in it, and that's not good. But pretty much the feeling is like the burning sensation up here around this area, like between the top of your, what do you call this part? I don't know, like kind of between your boobs. They're so good. I love sweet potatoes so much. Like during like Thanksgiving, sorry, I would be buying like this big like sweet potato pie, and I can really just eat it all by myself. But so yeah, so that's what people do have that. And what causes it? Many reasons. Like for me, I really think it's the diet I was eating and the lifestyle that I was practicing was not very healthy. And also I think for me also it's genetic, because my mom has it. So I think I probably got it just from her genes, pass it down to me. So good. Crunchy, sweet, not too much oil. I actually bought this from like the frozen section, and it was the brand, I got a good brand though, I forgot what it is, but it's GMO free, and then it was organic. So what I did was just pop it in the oven, 400 degrees for 15 minutes, and it came out beautifully. So good. I mean, you can also deep fry it, but it's just less healthy. So if you overeat for like a long period of time, and then you eat late at night, so refreshing. You eat late at night, and like eating a big meal late at night, and then you just go straight to sleep for a long period of time, that causes heartburn, because your body has to produce extra acid to digest that food. And then when you're laying down a long time, like the acid would just come up, and it makes you feel very uncomfortable and sick. So I started having this problem for 3 years now. What causes mine, I really personally think it was, I also have another problem. I have headaches a lot. So taking painkillers, certain painkillers like Advil, it will cause stomach bleeding if you take that a lot. So I think that's what started irritated my stomach, and then it turned into heartburn, and now I have Gerd, and it really bothers me a lot all day every day. And all I can take, the doctor prescribed me Zantac, Prilosec to take every day, and it works. It really works. But then also the most number one important thing they told me to do is just to change my lifestyle and change my diet. Like diet is so important. So everyone has different triggers. Like for example, some people would be like the heartburn or the GERD episode would trigger by eating, for example, tomato, this acidic food, right? So for me, it's really weird. For me, it would be black peppers. For some reason, like I started taking like food journals and like symptom after eating food, and I found out every single time if I just had even just a tiny bit of food that has black peppers, like my stomach get really irritated, and then it turns into these painful episode of just waves of pain like up here. And it lasts for my first time, I even went to the emergency room because it lasted for like 7 hours, and it was just really painful. It was like, and I think it's like playing with me or whatever as well, but it's like it goes by like an interval of, I don't know, maybe like 10 to like 15 seconds of pain, like really painful pain, and then it stops for like maybe like a minute, and then it comes back and it goes on for 6-7 hours. And so the first time I went to the hospital during like literally in the middle of the night because it was so painful. And then they said that I did testing and everything and there's nothing's wrong, and then I have a history of like heartburn, so they said it was just a very severe case of heartburn. So they gave me Zantac to the IV, and then after a couple hours I was like feeling normal again. But then after that I was just so scared, like I was scared to death, because the pain was just really unbearable. So I started to take my diet serious again. I think that day I accidentally ate something with black pepper, and that's why like it caused that. I love watermelon. So juicy, so sweet. And then I refrigerated my watermelon so it's like nice and cool right now. This is my lunch. Perfect combination. So yeah, that severe pain happened to me about maybe 4 times out of my entire lifetime. Like for the past like 4 years, it happened about 4 times, and the latest one happened like 2 months ago, and that's when I was really just like, you know, I had it. That's it, like what can I do? Like I want to see my doctor, email her like a ton, like really like scope me. Scope means like they put the camera down, you know, your throat and in your stomach to see what's happening in there. But she was just kind of like, didn't refuse, but she just kind of wave that and kind of just tell me like, hey, you just really have to, I really believe you just have to stick to a better diet, because, you know, try that first before we do anything else. And she prescribed me another kind of like medicine, pretty much just suppressing the acid level, but that's also not good. I'm going to talk about it later. So where was I? The pain came back. Well, I mean, a lot of the time it was my fault, because if you know me, like people know me, they know that I love food. Like I'm a foodie. I love to eat. I love to cook. And having this problem, it's like it's making my life a lot less meaningful because I love food and I can't eat anything. So it was pretty much okay. So the diet for Gerd, well, acid reflux, is that you just have to eat very simple, right? And you have to know what triggers it. Now, no spicy food, no fried oily food, no sour, anything acidic. So like, you know, fruit's very healthy for you, right? But I can't have anything sour like tomatoes, lime, lemon, oranges, grapefruits, things like that. Anything that's acidic, because your stomach, my stomach is already like over making like too much acid already, so you don't want to just like overpower it and even make it producing more. And you know, because okay, imagine my esophagus or my stomach right here, right? Acid was like hurting it, and then imagine it's like a wound now, and just imagine squeezing a lemon on a wound. Like that would be very painful, right? So I can't do that. And then for me, the weird thing is, I don't know what it is about black peppers. Like, it's not even spicy, but I don't know. For me, it's black peppers. Maybe it's irritating. Imagine sometimes like when you smell black pepper, it makes you sneeze. Maybe it's like irritating to the stomach. But oh well. So I have never, okay, so for the last 3 years, I'm taking medicine. I'm taking medication every single day. And then whenever I want to eat the things I want to eat, for example, if I want to eat, oh, and no alcohol as well. So whenever, once in a while we have like a party and I really want to drink, I would take extra medication. So usually daily I take 1 a day. But if I want to drink, or eat something spicy, then I would just take like an hour before I eat or drink, I would take another pill, take another Zantac on top of it, and just it helps. It did help, but still, like, the next day I would still feel like you know, my heartburn is coming out, but at least I don't have any one of those like severe like pain. So that's how I dealt with my GERD problem for the last 3 years. And it's not good because I just found out that taking these medication, like acid suppressor medication, like the Prilosec, the Zantac, Tums, things like that, for a long term, it lowers your acid level in your stomach, but then it causes your stomach not to be able to digest or absorb the nutrients properly. So now that I'm very anemic, anemia, I have anemia, so like I don't have enough red blood cells in my body because my stomach just doesn't absorb like iron and also vitamin B12 and tons of other things like properly. So I just deficiencies in like everything, right? So I have other problems like headaches, I get sick a lot, I'm tired all the time, and all of that thing. And I just found out recently, and the doctor didn't really tell me that. So I got kind of like really mad, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do everything I can to just not take medicine anymore. Okay, you know, get your life together, Nikki. Just start eating better. Start with the diet that you need. And to be honest, I know that this diet is good for me because, like, the sound of it is already just sound like the most healthy diet ever. Like, really, if you can stick to this, you'll be the most healthy person. You will lose weight. You maintain your healthy weight, like with exercise and everything else. Like, you'll be the most healthy person in the world because, like, just all the recipe is just very simple. Like, simple, you know, you can eat whatever. Like, I'm not a vegan like Mommy Tang, but I still eat meat. I love seafood. But so the way that, you know, we prep our food for people with GERD, it's just very simple. Like, you know, boil, don't fry, you can bake, and then don't add too much like spicy, like, you know, herbs or, you know, spices in there. And no alcohol. That's like super good for you, right? I know. So it's been about 2 weeks and a half now since I started like taking this really serious, and I'm feeling great. I don't have heartburn anymore, not even, you know, in the morning. Usually in the morning is very bad for me. That was a big bite. So I've just been eating really like simple and healthy for the last 2 weeks and a half. The first week was still like hurting, because I guess, you know, the wound was not healing yet. So even in the morning I wake up, I eat like a little bit, it's just plain oatmeal. It was like still irritating, but then I keep on doing that, like eating like plain oatmeal, rice. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I was so into talking and then didn't even notice the camera shut off. I don't know why I did that, but I mean, I just have to pick it up from here, right? What goes on? So I was talking about, what did I talk about? Oh yeah, so I was taking this diet very serious, and, you know, started eating really healthy and eating well. And then I was talking about, yeah, so like my first couple of days was still hard because it was still hurting because I guess the wound hasn't healed yet. And then I was just eating like simple oatmeal and it was still hurting. But then just a couple of days later, like after the first week, like I can feel the difference. I didn't have to take any medication at all. I didn't have to take Prilosec, like nothing. And I was really happy because I know how bad it is if I keep taking, you know, these medications, because all the other side effects that it has on me, it's even, you know, it's even worse. So I was very happy. Like, even though I don't drink alcohol anymore just because of this. I mean, you can still a little bit, right? Like maybe a glass of wine throughout the whole night is fine, but don't do more than that. I mean, at least that works for me. And I know it's really boring, but I think it's totally worth it. Like at the end, like this diet is really like it's good for your body, like especially like if you want to lose weight or just stay maintaining your weight and stay healthy. Like this diet is so perfect. And even though I know it's boring, I went to the like a concert the other night and everyone else was drinking, of course, but I really just stick to it. I set my mind, I was like, I'm not gonna drink, not even one, and I'm still gonna have fun. And I had fun. Everyone else drinking and, you know, having fun, and I was drinking my water, but I still had a lot of fun. I enjoyed the music. I, you know, dancing with my friends. We stayed until 2 a.m. and I was still, you know, having fun, feeling great. The next day, like usually I would be like hurting, I have the hangover and, you know, like all that crap. But the next morning I was like, oh, wake up, you know, I feel refreshed, my stomach just doesn't hurt. Goes on and, you know, go on with my day, and again, like just pay a little more attention to what I eat now, and I feel great. So yeah, I just want to pass this message out there to people who have acid reflux, Gerd, because I did a search on YouTube when I was like hurting, like for that 3-4 hours hurting. I was like, because it gives me breaks. Like this pain is really is evil, right? Well, it's really hurting for like 15 seconds, and then it gives me like 30 to like a minute of break. I feel normal. So I'm just like on my phone like, oh, I'm like hurting, and then like it gives me a break, and then I was like on my phone looking for things like, you know, what can I do to make myself feel better, blah blah. Because I know like I've been to the hospital before, they didn't really do anything. They just gave me like Zantac, and then it just takes time. So looking on YouTube, and then I haven't really found a lot of people like posting anything about this. I mean, there's doctor posting about what Gerd is, and again about the diet and some like herbal or other medication that will help, but not a lot of people like sharing their, you know, experience with Gerd. Very few. So I just want to make this video and post it so people with Gerd, or I think my case is very extreme, but even if you're not, it's not extreme, I don't want you to kind of like not take this serious and kind of underestimate it, because you can get really sick if you don't take care of yourself. So please don't let yourself be like me. And then I'm glad that I'm starting taking this serious now, because otherwise, like if you don't take care of it, like if you keep letting it happen for a long time, it can turn into like cancer, like stomach cancer. So yeah, just start, please. I think it's just really good for you after all, like eating healthier, no fried food, no alcohol, and just it's simple. I mean, I am sad because I love food so much, like those Cajun seafood, crab boils and all that. Oh my god. But I can still eat crab. I just have to boil it without any spices now, but it's still good. It's so good. So yeah, if you have Gerd or just simple like acid reflux, heartburn, please leave your comment down, and just kind of, I just want to know, I just want to know that you're doing something to help yourself feel better. And if you're doing something that is really works for you, like please share it with me, because I would take all the advice. Like my mom, she told me, she was like, okay, you know, so in Vietnam people like have even stomach ulcer, which is more serious, right? Like we take, like every morning people take like a spoonful of honey mixed with like turmeric powder, and that would apparently like heals it or kind of like soothe it. Or some people, a lot of my research like direct me to like aloe vera, so like take aloe vera, drink the gel, the juice, and I've tried everything. And actually when I was going through that pain, I have an aloe plant at home, and I did like just get a leaf and then I took the gel out and then I was like eating it, and it did feel, actually it was kind of soothing. But I forgot to tell you, but I have been doing this honey, first thing in the morning, honey and turmeric thing, and it actually helps. Yeah, like seriously, like no joking, it does. Some people, because turmeric, like in Vietnam, we think that it's like kind of like hot, like internally. I don't know how to explain that. It's kind of like some people take that, like they can't do that because it gives them like, they will grow like acne and then like cold canker sore in their mouth because it's like hot. Is that right? I don't know, like in Vietnamese translated it's called like, it's hot, you know, more like, I don't know, I'm sorry, I can't explain this right, but I'm okay. I've been taking the honey and turmeric thing in the morning and I feel great. Sometimes I would wake up and then I start to have that feeling of like the heartburn, and I, you know, even though I still want to sleep, I get up, take a spoonful of honey. Honey is so good for you. I think it kills the bacteria in your stomach, but then it keeps the, you know, the healthy bacteria alive. It's not like medicine, like it kills all the bacteria, and that's bad for you. I love watermelon. I'm planning to try to grow it next summer. I'm actually just bought cantaloupe, zucchini plants yesterday, and I'm gonna try to plant it through the summer. If I do well, like at least get one fruit by the end of summer, then I will try watermelon next year. And also, if you're interested, just I think it would be so fun to just, you know, grow your own vegetable and fruit at home. So also please share your comment, your feedback on what you think about this kind of video, if you like it. I mean, I love eating, and of course this kind of video for me, like, I'm not gonna eat like French fries and McDonald's and unhealthy food because I can't. I have to stick to my diet, you know, because I want to feel good and be healthier. So I'm sorry if you're gonna request me to eat Cajun fries, like I'm not gonna do that. And hopefully this will be like a start of a new thing for like all the people with Gerd to just, you know, eat healthier, because I am here alive evidence of like this thing is real. Like the diet, you have to stick with it, otherwise it's like the most simple thing to treat this. Otherwise, if you prefer to take medication, it's fine too, but then all medications, anything that is not natural, like if it's not herbal, there will always be side effects, small or large. It will affect your body and it's not good. So I really think just, even, I don't know, I still believe or hope, I'm hoping that like after eating good for maybe like several months, maybe I will try to like just eat something spicy and see what happens. Maybe my body will heal and it will be fine. I talked to some other people too, also had heartburn from the past, but not like serious like me. And they said that, yeah, they stick to the diet for a while and then now they're fine, they're normal. So hopefully that will be the case for me as well. But yeah, please leave your story, your comment. I really wanna it's just gonna make me feel so much better knowing that there are people like sharing the same, you know, like problem that I have, and hopefully there will be someone that, you know, try something else, natural remedies, and that help them, and you know, I can try that and make myself feel better. And then I'm sharing with you whatever I have been doing so far. It's pretty simple, nothing crazy, but just eat better. It's simple. Oh, taking probiotic, I forgot. Probiotic is really good because you still need your like the good bacteria in your stomach to like digest your food properly. So taking probiotic in the morning. Thank you, Mommy Tang. She's eating so much kimchi, and I just started to like eating a lot of kimchi as well. And anything fermented is really good for your stomach. Oh, so whatever the kimchi I bought, I tried to look for the one that is not spicy. So it's called, I think, the white kimchi. There's a name for it, I forgot. So instead of like eating this spicy regular kimchi, I eat the white kimchi, which has no like peppers, nothing spicy, and I still love it. But a fork and didn't even use it. It's just so much more delicious. It's like a lot. How do you say? I don't know. It just tastes better with eating fries with your fingers. Again, this is baked, not fried, but it still tastes so good. Like, I think you can make everything taste good with sweet potato. Even though I know a lot of people don't like sweet potato, I don't know why. Not my fiance, he hates, but he would puke if he eats sweet potato. I was like, what is wrong with you? So I don't know how long this should be. It will take me, I'm a slow eater, so I think it will take like an hour if I finish all this. Well,
I don't know what that means.
Oh,
if
hi.
you like, I can search the web for. So I think.
Thank you, Siri. Thank you. I press her. I never use Siri, really. I mean, sometimes when I drive, I was like, try. Like, Siri, ask her a question, blah, blah, blah. And then she comes up with just like website and you have to still click. And I was like, I can't, I'm driving. So it's not very helpful at times. But yeah. Sorry that the video got cut off, and I hope I cover everything I wanted to talk about. But if you guys like this, yeah, I'll be sharing more recipe that I cook, like just simple but still delicious recipe that is healthy for you. We'll eat and talk about whatever you want to talk about. You can talk more about Gerd. I can talk about Gerd all day long, heartburn all day long, and yeah, so I'm not gonna keep this for too long. I think it's been a while now. But I'm gonna stop this here. Thank you so much for watching, and please leave your comments down. I would love to know what kind of heartburn you have, or if you have Gerd as well, and what are you doing to like making yourself feel better. And if you're taking like tons of medication like I did, please just find another way, because it's not good for you. Okay, so I hope to see a lot of comments soon, and after I post this, of course, and hopefully to learn something new. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Thanks for watching.